and think about senior moments. We have a wonderful person that's going to be doing an interview of an individual that actually wrote the song. You know that real jingle, that reggae jingle that we just do? Yeah, that's Therese Johnson of Senior Care of Sacramento. Therese, how are you?
Hi, Jim. I'm doing good.
Great. Well, I am so excited. You know, we've been playing this theme on Thursday and Friday. We had to slide it into Friday because it gets us moving here. Love the theme. Well, I want to go ahead and turn this over to you as you announce the person that wrote that jingle and what he has coming up. Therese.
Okay, thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. And I got to tell you, Jim, I'm inspired by your health and fitness that you've been doing, and it's gotten me up and out there exercising on my elliptical more every day now. So thank
Great.
You
know, I've only got the applied example because Cammie Ferry has been giving me some wonderful advice. So thank you so much. Hey, it's 18 pounds that I lost at the beginning of the year.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So anyhow, we have a fun program today, but before I start with that, I just wanted to say hello to Evelyn. She was an amazing hospice nurse for over 40 years who I met this week, and I wanted to say thank you, Evelyn, for your service. And now I'm really thrilled today to have the opportunity to have Zion Albert with us on our show today. He's from the Dominica West Indies originally and was raised in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and he's a well-known reggae artist. And like Jim was saying, he's the one that created our jingle for Senior Care of Sacramento, and that's how I met him. And he did an awesome job for us with our song. He was invited to join with Ziggy Marley in concert in Hawaii in 2009. He's performed at such events as the Texas Summer Music Conference and the Hip Hop Action Summit Network, as well as New York's premier outdoor reggae festival, Erie Jamboree. And he's also opened up for a number of international artists like the Wailers Band, Pato Banton, Mighty Diamonds, and Luciano. So welcome, Zion.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, Zion, tell me, so how did all this begin?
Well, I was raised with a spiritual background from St. Croix, and the music came from just church, really started from church and guitars, being around the house, and that's why I first started to pick it up.
So, how did you find your purpose?
Well, my purpose, picking up the guitar, I wanted to help people through my music, and I realized the world, there's a lot of sorrows, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of poverty, and there's a lot of things to talk about in the world, so I just wanted to sing to help people out. So I realized my purpose was given and to help people through my music.
Well, and I think you do a good job. Your music is very moving. I enjoy it, and I've been getting familiar with it. I know you have a new album coming out in April, and I'm kind of excited to hear the music you're going to have on that.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
What keeps you inspired and grounded in your music?
Well, I came from a place where I see a lot of people struggling every day. And in Dominica, we had to get up and get woods for the fire. Back in the days, we didn't have no light. So we used to use candles as our light, and sometimes the moon would be our light in the nighttime. And going down a couple miles to pick water to fill the drums up because we didn't have any running water through the pipes and everything. So me coming from that type of life is what keeps me grounded and humble as a musician today.
Well, I can see with that kind of background how that might, but you got running water today now. That's nice, huh?
Yeah, we come a long way from things back then.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your new album you have coming out in April.
Well, we have Ken Porter, which lives up in Redwood Valley, California, at Troublemaker Studio, and right next to Ukiah, and Barry Deshaun Miller, he's the engineer who is mixing it right now. We plan on releasing the album in April 1st, hopefully April 1st, or if we don't get it by April 1st, somewhere around April, for sure is the deadline. And a couple of good inspiring music on there, good songs, spiritual songs of things that's going on in the world that needs to be talked about in different things. Ken Porter is the drummer from the Itals and played with his uncle Keith Porter, and they do a lot of shows out there in Sacramento, and they do shows all the Sierra Nevada World Festival, and it was an honor running into him in St. Louis, and I asked him if he could get on my album to do some songs with me, and he said sure. So I fly out there to California, Redwood Valley, and then we put the album together. Now it's in mix. We've been working on it about a year now, so we're almost through with it.
Oh, I love your music. We just have a couple minutes here left. Just wanted to highlight this. If I may, I will tell you, you wrote a song called The Veterans of War. We just had Chris Lambert here. He's a 3-time wounded veteran, speaks on behalf of Pro Hearts Organization. And I tell you, he was choked up listening to the song. He said he nailed it. And we're also launching a LiveStrongAmerica.com global radio to inspire. I appreciate you allowing us to air some of your songs, kind of like a little debut. And I really appreciate what you do here. Any final thoughts before we play your song?
I just want to say thank you to Sylvia also for linking me up with Therese and Ken Porter and Deshaun Miller. And thank you guys for having me on the air today. I really, really appreciate it, man.
Well, this is really great.
To hear more of Zion's music, check out his website at www.zionreggaemusic.com and look for his new album being released in April. And since February is Valentine's month and the month of love, we're going to share Zion's a song that will be on the album called Love and Understanding, title of his new album being released in April.
Great. So we're going to go ahead and play that right now so you can enjoy it.
Okay. Thank you.
Understanding, that's what we need. Yeah, we need some love and understanding. Treat your brothers right. We need some love and understanding. Oh, put away your strife. We need some love and understanding. Treat your brothers right. We need some love and understanding, yeah. Oh, put away your strife, yeah. Said I look to the east, all I see is war. And I look to the west, all I see is confusion. So many innocent blood gets slaughtered by your guns every day. Nation fighting against nation, yeah. But we need some love and understanding. Treat your brothers right. We need some love and understanding. Oh, put away the strife. We need some love and understanding. Treat your brothers right, yeah. We need some love.
What a fabulous song. And what I want to do, I want to make sure, Therese, if you can go ahead and give the website one more time.
Yes, it's www.reggaemusic.com.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Zion. That is spectacular. I know you're going to change the world through your music, and I just wanted to thank you. It's an honor to have you on here on behalf of Rush Hour for Success as well as Senior Care of Sacramento.